Hey everyone, and welcome to the Learning Ladder. I wanted to do a few updates today. I feel like I haven't filmed a video in forever. Basically, when we had our week off, I did quite a lot of batch filming, so I filmed quite a few things all at one time. So now I feel like I haven't filmed anything for the longest time. So I thought I'd do some updates. So tell you basically what I'm working on for homeschool, and then also a few things about future content in the next couple of months or so. This is always the busy time for us homeschoolers. We're all planning our curriculum and making purchases and making decisions and everything else. So in terms of future content, I've got a few flip throughs to do from when I was doing my reviews. A few people have asked me for different reviews, flip throughs. One of them was learning language arts to literature, and there was Saxon. Someone asked about Saxon, so those are two, and then I can't remember what the other one was, but I'll check back with my messages and I'll do a flip through. I think it was maybe the spelling, I'm not sure. Anyway, I will do a few flip throughs of those ones that was asked for. If you do have any more requests for anything else flip through wise from my reviews, definitely let me know below, or message me, whatever, it doesn't really matter, and I'll make sure I do those for you. In terms of, so there'll be those, and then in terms of my how-to series, I did recently do I think I should have posted it by now, a printing one, because that was a commonly asked question I got when I show you, when I'm printing. People always ask me, how do I print so much and things. So I did that one. I think I've got a couple more how-to topics to film for coming up for curriculum and things. So how I go through the process of deciding what I'm going to pick and everything else. Then obviously there'll be the curriculum video. That's like the biggest one of the year, really. That's what everyone is wanting to see in terms of YouTube. I know that's what I'm always looking out for, when people are posting their curriculum videos, because I love watching curriculum videos. It's so fun. So that's all those things. I am busy making quite a few things for our homeschool year, and I will be putting some of them on Teachers Pay Teachers. I'll definitely let you know when they'll be on there and available. One of the things I'm actually making is for science. So in my curriculum review for science, I mentioned that I was going to do child-led science this year. So my daughter really wanted to do Magic School Bus Science. So basically what I'm doing is lesson guides for each topic. So it's going to be in a sort of a starter, main course, dessert and buffet style. So basically the starter would be, watching the video, and the main course will be additional YouTube videos that correspond to it, activities and everything else. The dessert would be something in addition, so some piece of writing work, because what I'm trying to do is tie in writing as much as I can into the science. So there'll be some kind of writing piece to do, and then the buffet will be a mixture of different activities. So there'll be under different subject areas. So could be some language arts ones, there could be some art or baking, or basically a buffet of different activities that you can include to go along with the lesson. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm currently making that at the moment, as I said, but mine one will also have so basically if you were to get the lesson guide, then you could just do that. So you could do the start of the main course, the dessert, and maybe pick one of the items from the buffet. But with us, we're actually doing a project as well on top of that. So what I'm actually doing is having her make her own science magazine. So from the topic that we do with the Magic School Bus, throughout the year, the topics we'll do throughout the year, she'll produce a piece of work that she'll put into her magazine. So it could be an editorial piece, it could be an opinion piece, it could be some kind of project, an experiment or something along those lines that she'll put into a magazine. I thought she really enjoyed that, and I know I will too. So I thought that would really tie in well with science. So we're going to be doing a lot of our science and writing together, and then elements of our literature as well will be pulled into that, because there'll be different books that we'll be pulling into the science. So the actual guides will have book recommendations. Then there'll also be some books as a spine that you'll be able to use and utilize. Then there'll be, as I said, YouTube videos that you can go along with the topic, and then there'll be downloads and things that I link that you can print off yourself from Teachers Pay Teachers, different places of activities you can do. I'll include some of my principles too. So I'm really excited about it. So that will be available on Teachers Pay Teachers in the next couple of months. I'm hoping I should have it all done by June. So obviously then I'll be able to show you a proper flip through of it and include it in my curriculum review. Not curriculum review, but curriculum picks of the year. So I'm working on that. I'm also working on our history as well. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to actually put that on Teachers Pay Teachers. I might put some of the templates on there for printables that you could use for any kind of history project. The only reason I'm a bit unsure about putting that on Teachers Pay Teachers is a lot of it is things that you would need to buy if you were to follow my guides for it. So for example, for all our hands-on activities that go along with the history topic, we'll be using a specific subscription. So I feel like with those sorts of things, I can't really put that on Teachers Pay Teachers, because you would have to follow the guide, you would need to get the subscription, and while you may want to do that, you may also not want to. But with the Magic School Bus, it's a lot easier because you can obviously get the books from the library for the book recommendations. You don't, a lot of the activities or the experiments will be things that you already have at home. So I'm not saying to you, in order to buy this, you have to then go and get all these other curriculum subscriptions or whatever to go along with it. So I'm hesitant to put my history one on Teachers Pay Teachers, but I'm also doing that too, as well as science. I'm really enjoying it. I love making curriculum planning and things. And I'm not saying the Magic School Bus is a curriculum, I'm saying it's a lesson guide for each of the topics. But I'm really excited. So that's what I'm working on at the moment, and I'm obviously doing what you're all doing and gathering all my resources. I have to do it on a month by month basis because that's how we budget. So every month I'm able to order some additional items to go along with it. I've noticed people are actually posting really early this year some of their curriculum choices, which is fun because I get to see what other people are picking. And a lot of the reason and justification they gave for it was because last year they had problems getting items because it was all sold out, and I definitely noticed that last year. I'm hoping that it won't be as bad this year, but we'll see, I guess. A lot of the things that I'm picking I should hopefully be able to get without any issue. There were a couple of things last year that I just never ended up actually getting. For example, the audiobook for Story of the World, I just never got that in the end, because the whole time I wanted it was not available, and then I just started reading it and we carried on that way. So I don't blame you if you are shopping early, but just leave some for the rest of us. I'm just joking. You go ahead. Not that you would not anyway, but I really love getting everything and budgeting for our curriculum. So in terms of school, currently we are working on our farm unit for our unit study. We're doing all our other curriculum as well. I did explain in my how to plan a unit, sorry, this is Quinn down here, how to plan a unit study. Sometimes if it's a big unit study, I won't do our curriculum, and if it's a smaller unit study, then we will. So in this case, we're still doing our regular curriculum, and then Friday is the main day we do our unit study for farm. We're really enjoying it. We did owls today. It's off on Friday, so we did all about owls, which was really fun. I asked my daughter, did she want to do the dissection? No, she didn't want to do that. She doesn't mind looking at the pictures, but she's not completely comfortable with the idea of going through owl poo, which is funny. But yes, we are just really enjoying the year. We are still in lockdown here. We've been in lockdown since January. It's a national lockdown as well, so everything's closed apart from grocery stores. So I'm really looking forward to going back to going on field trips and everything else, and things hopefully will start opening up in April, May time. So I'm really looking forward to that. But otherwise, that's it really for the update. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you in our next video. Take care. Bye for now.